Inside the Barriers, brought to you by Bet Deluxe. Serious betting for serious punters.
Ho, 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 yes, welcome. This is the festive season time and it's a great time to go racing. There's a beauty coming up on Boxing Day. Fresh off the bench, Santa Claus down here with us, the Punters Prince. Paul, welcome back.
Thanks very much, BM. Good to be back and, rocking the Santa gear. Looking forward to it.
And the rockin' daddy, here he is, the Cuz.
Cuz, how are you?
We're good.
Well, things are going really well. Had a new baby a couple of weeks ago.
What'd you get, a filly or a colt?
Had a colt. Named him Cash with a K, so times have been busy of late.
Have you syndicated him yet?
Not this
Got to win the slipper.
I want to keep him 400.
All good? Mum and bud?
All good. Everything's good. He's putting on weight now. He was prem. He was eight pound. He was prem. 4 weeks prem, but he's putting on weight now and he's doing really, really well. And
Jockey?
No, I don't think he will be, mate. He's quite big, and all my kids are big apart from me, so I don't know what's going on there.
What's going on here?
I'm not sure.
Into 2022, how's it looking for you?
I've got a few little things in the pipeline.
No, health-wise, you're going to get back to?
I'm trying to by April, but as I said, watch this space. There's a few things going on.
Ooh.
Keep us posted.
Yeah, what do we read into that?
Yeah. Read what you will.
I'm going modelling.
You could with those teeth, I reckon.
No, I've got a few things going on personally, so watch the space.
Yeah, good boy. Hey, this is a bumper weekend, or Sunday racing, but it is Boxing Day.
It is indeed, yeah. Summers Cup, Punters Pick is back again. Pick the trifecta of the Summer Cup this weekend at Randwick, race number 7, and win your share in that Dan Murphy's gift voucher as well. Leave your comments in the Facebook section on the Bet Deluxe website. There'll be a post there as well. Yep. Interesting market as well. Stockman, $3.50 favourite, I think deservedly so as well. Joe Pride's got him going well. I think he's going to peak into this race. This looks a clear target race for him as well. And Polly Gray at $4.40. Creaderis $5. Lightning Jack $5. And So You Win at $10. But I'm going to put Stockman on top. From a trifecta point of view, I'm 3-7-1. So Stockman, Creaderis and Polly Gray. Gents?
It's an open market.
It is. Polly Gray, class-wise, is probably the best horse in the race, but the worry for me is the weight that Polly Gray has to carry. So I actually left Polly Gray out. I went as long one with Paul here. I went Stockman. I thought it could win the race. From the Kiwi horse, I thought that Annabelle Nishman now trains Lightning Jack. I thought he could run second, and the third, Creaderis, who I know, Cuz, you're pretty keen on.
Yeah, I thought Creaderis was just a bit of tailor-made race for it, but $4 the field, it's going to be a tough one. 7-3-1 for my try.
It is indeed, yeah, beautiful. And, Caulfield.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a shorty going around here in race 8. We've had a scratching. So, Marabi, is it Marabi or Marabi? Marabi.
It gets into the race. It's had a few issues since the November easy win. It was a Ballarat Cup Day, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
So it's got 4 on the trot, 4 for 4. Collective winning margin of 22 lengths. Looks pretty exciting, isn't it?
Down on the minimum, draws a good barrier. Jamie Carr runs good time. Yeah. And you'll watch this horse at the Marabi and its sectionals from the 600 metres to the winning line to the finish line. Its sectionals are outstanding. And if it can do this in this type of field, I just think she's too good.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing as well. I mean, people look at margins, but, you know, if it's backed up by the clock and the sectionals, I mean, you can sort of rubber stamp these type of horses as well. And the way she maps to in this race, maps to lead $1.60. Look, if you're happy to take...
And did trial.
Exactly, in between runs. So ticking over well, stable's going well, and the jockey should just take it straight to the front and keep it out of trouble.
Yeah, she's it's good. You know, obviously it's welcome to have Jamie Carr back, so it'd be good to see her win again on a nice horse. Obviously she won the Pakenham Cup, I think it was her second or third day back. But of late she hasn't been riding that many winners, so I know that she'd like to kick into gear again.
She'd be right. What about this one across from Adelaide, Outlaw's Revenge?
Yeah, look, I think that they might be targeting potentially... I know the trainer, Ryan Balfour, was saying that they might target Group 1s, or potentially Group 1s later on with this horse. So I think he's got plenty of potential. There's a $6.50 elect at the moment. I think the one to watch and look out for late, I know it's drawn wide, but away game. I saw Kieran Maher and Dave Eustace mention that she's flying back at home, but she just hasn't drawn the barrier first up. So I think they'll probably go back. The stablemate will be out in front. Just keep an eye out for her late, but I think second up with the run under her belt, maybe a better barrier next start. She's the one, I think, with the asterisks.
What about the Lord Stakes?
Yeah, this is a good race as well. So 𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘭𝘬 is the $3 favourite. Starrel at $4.20. Soci Bond $7.50 along with winning partner. Agreeable at $8.50. Now, 𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘭𝘬 and Starrel went head-to-head last start. 𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘭𝘬 did beat her home, but Starrel did start shorter than her. So I'm happy to be with Starrel in this race, and J Carr goes on too. So she's got a good book of rides, and I think from the barrier, she'll get a nice run up on the pace as well, and I think she's going to turn the tables on �𝘮𝘮𝘭𝘬.
Cuz I thought Agreeable was good. This mare down on the limit 54, very good from the back of the field last run.
Yeah,
Strong.
this time good barrier. Craig Newitt, strong rider.
Yes.
There's a few pluses there, and I just think, as you said, from the wide barrier the other day, had to go too far back. This time draws a barrier. Craig Newitt, and as we know, he can really get a horse to jump out the barriers and to travel. Definitely a chance. I did like, though, 𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘭𝘬. I just thought the other day you mentioned Starrel, you think can change luck and that, but
so.
𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘭𝘬 had no luck last time.
That's true.
And as you know, in a race, especially around Caulfield, if you're a stop-start run in the straight, it's hard to get going again because it's not a Flemington where you've got literally 500-600 metres for the straight, but at Caulfield it's a lot shorter, and if you get stopped halfway up, like last 200, like this horse did, I thought it did well to get going again, but it was a little bit too late, but I think 𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘭𝘬 can win.
What's your theory on the riders saying you don't push them up the hill at Caulfield, out of the 14 barrier, out of the 16 or the 18 or 2000? Up that hill, if you push them hard up there, you'll pay for it later.
Because I think people might laugh if I say this, if you're on the best horse, do it. if you're on a horse that you're hoping that can win or be up to the class that it's in, you can't do it. But if you're on the best horse, just do it.
Yeah. Straight line too.
Yeah, it's a straight line, and generally cream always rises to the top. And if you do it on, I remember Kerry McAvoy did it one year when he won the Caulfield Guineas. Was it Helmet?
Yes, that's right.
Did he win the Caulfield Guineas that year? He held on. Yeah. Remember, he drew wide and he flew and kept running and still won. Yeah. If you're the best horse in the race, you can still do it.
Hugh Bowman on press statement did it as well.
Yeah. But if it is, as a rule, it's not the right thing to do, but in my opinion, if you're on the best horse, just do it.
Hey, it's interesting too, the news around about the Caulfield Cup winner and Melbourne Cup runner-up, whether he's going to get back to the races. Is he going to go back to Peter Moody? There's a bit of argy-bargy going on.
No, just keep an eye out on the futures at betdeluxe.com. If you want to play the futures, maybe play around him at the moment.
Be careful. And talking of futures, what about Coolangatta at Doomben?
Yeah, $1.33 for this favourite in the McLaughlin Stakes. What a winner it was on debut down in Sydney. One of the best two-year-old wins you'll see, I think. And look, the deserved favourite here. Bright Blue Sky comes over from New Zealand. Jamie
Very
Richards
impressive.
trains, $6.50 elect. Swiss Exile at $9. And Palazzo Spirit, look, it's a $14 elect at the moment, nowhere near the class of Coolangatta. But I think at around about $2.40 the place, I think he could be the one to play with from an each way perspective if you're happy to have a peanut each way.
Late mail just coming through, good. Cheers.
I listened to what you say about that race, and I think Coolangatta, it's a race to lose. Yeah. And I just think the jockeys behind, when Mack decides to let Coolangatta go, they'll just get the rope and catch onto the tail and hold on and let it go. But interesting you say about the Kiwi horse. I know that out of New Zealand they have a big rap on this horse also, so who knows?
I've been tailing it all the way. I don't think it can beat Coolangatta, but it's going to win something good.
Agree.
In Australia. Talk of Mack, rated #1 rider in the world in the ratings that came out last week. How good?
Yeah,
Kiwi.
very good.
He's a Kiwi too, isn't he?
Yeah, of course he's a Kiwi. He's done well. He had a really good spring carnival. I hear a lot of people saying it's because he's riding from Chris Waller and he's the best trainer, but you still got to ride them good.
Correct.
You can't just jump on a horse and think, let's go for as fast as we can for as long as we can and they'll win. The thing with James Mcdonald that makes him the best is leading into a race, he crosses all the T's, dots all the I's for his preparation leading into it, and when he's in the race, margin of error is that. He hardly makes an error, so...
Tell us about him in the room. What about him getting ready for a ride? What do you see?
He's pretty cool. He has a valet. He's got all the money, so he's got someone who does his gear for him, a lazy prick. He's got someone that does it for him, and he's pretty focused. But at the same time, he's pretty casual. He knows what he's got to do, and you know, he's not a natural lightweight like the likes of Dean Yendels and Chris Munters when he was riding that, who could eat in that. So he'd have to manage his intake of fluid going into his body, how much he could have leading into it. But he's pretty cool.
What's the banter like? Because this is an insight that we don't get to see. The banter before a Group 1, you've been there many, many times. There'd be guys that'd be sort of probably they're the little duck under the water, paddling like hard, but outside they'd be, you know, quite blasé about it all. Other guys that go into a zone to probably shut themselves down. What do you see?
Yeah, probably zone, the most or the biggest zone I see of a jockey that they go into it is Damien Oliver.
Really?
In a Group 1.
Yeah.
Other races, not so much, but in a big race, he gets his bifolds, puts them on, gets his form up, and don't talk to him. He concentrates on what he has to do.
Yeah.
And same with probably a young guy who's a good mate coming through is Damien Lane. He gets that tunnel vision on. Yeah, he gets that tunnel vision on also. He knows what he has to do, so he concentrates on that. There's idiots like myself, you like to sing and dance and carry on, but that's just me. People have different demeanours and different ways they go about it. Hugh Bowman's another one. He's cool, calm and collected. He shows no emotion. He'd be a good poker player, actually. You know, he shows no emotion. But a lot of the boys have their different idiosyncrasies, the way they go about things. But on a big race day, not only for the Group 1, but a big race day, most of the boys are pretty switched on. You don't hear a hell of a lot, apart from the apprentice kids a bit. They still haven't got the gist of what those big races are about just yet, cuz.
Yeah. Jai McNeil's one to watch, isn't he? Like
he's pretty cool.
He's ahead of his time.
Yeah, he's pretty cool, calm and collected. And I actually went to a physio during the week, and he said to him that he said to me, Jai McNeil's come here a couple of times, and I said, oh yeah, why is that? He goes, he just wants to be better. Yeah. He's actually got nothing wrong with him, his body, but he's always looking for that edge. Yeah. Say he needs to make his hammies stronger. He needs to make his glutes stronger. He wants to find or be able to create an edge that he has over other riders physically that gives him the added
1%.
Yeah, the added 1%ers that he needs to outride us, and he's doing it. He's doing really well.
Doesn't surprise you?
No, he's a Group 1 winner, and
he's got the money. I can't afford a physio. What can I do?
Got too much money. That's the trouble.
Try and find some winners today, and hopefully we can get us over the line that way.
Okay, Paulo. The best?
Yeah, best of the weekend. Look, for me, I was tossing up between Stockman and Starrell. I'm going to stick with Stockman. I think he's going to be the best of the weekend. Set to peak in the Summer Cup BM. $3.50, I think is the lock.
Can we get rolling with Rain Beale on the first with the claim? Well placed. I thought 250, if I can get 20, 220, something like that.
Yeah, I think so. 𝘕𝘗𝘮, Dave Eustace have got the horse going well. Got that breakthrough second victory at Ballarat a couple of starts ago as well, and should get a nice run. I'm
just peering over here. I think Kaz has got a little multi picked out.
Multi.
Yeah, I thought something a little bit different rather than just going for a one out. Coolangatta short, Marabi short. But you combine them together, Cuz, what do we get?
At $2.10.
There you go.
Better than double your money, which is good. So
that'd be my way.
Yep, nice. And don't forget as well, make sure you leave your trifecta tips for the Punters pick. That's for the Summer Cup at Randwick, race number 7. Our numbers were mine in 371. Make sure you leave your comments in the Facebook section as well on the Bet Deluxe page to go into the running to win that Dan Murphy's gift voucher, gents.
Enjoy your Christmas. Have a great 2022. Let's see if we can get there and back plenty of winners and remain healthy and well.
Absolutely, and a pleasure to do it with you as well this year through the Spring Carnival as well, gents. Safe and merry festive season.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to all our viewers, and enjoy and be safe and drink wisely.
There it is, inside the barriers for Bet Deluxe, serious betting for serious punters. Gamble responsibly.
Inside the Barriers. Brought to you by Bet Deluxe. Serious betting for serious punters.